In this video, we're going to talk about trigonometric ratios. We're going to talk about sine, cosine, and tangent, which you may know as SOH CAH TOA. SOH CAH TOA is really just a mnemonic device so that you can remember what goes with what. Now, on your screen, you have triangle ABC. Triangle ABC is a right triangle. We have two acute angles, that is angle A and angle C. So when you start talking about opposite, hypotenuse, adjacent, it really matters which acute angle you are referring to. So right now, I'm going to put in some numbers. I'm going to use a Pythagorean triple, which is very common, a 3, 4, 5 triangle. I do have a video on Pythagorean triples in case you need a refresher. But in this case, this is called a Pythagorean triple because 3 squared plus 4 squared does equal 5 squared. And this is what we know as the Pythagorean Theorem. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and use those side lengths for demonstration purposes. So right now, when we talk about angle A, we're going to label the sides of the triangle. Opposite of angle A is the side, which is 3. And then we have the hypotenuse, which of course is the longest side of the triangle, always opposite of the 90-degree angle. And so that is 5 right now. And then the other side we call adjacent. And notice how I have labeled them opposite, hypotenuse, adjacent, because it makes it easier. The word adjacent just means next to. And some students get confused. Is it the 5 or is it the 4? So by identifying the 5 as the hypotenuse right away, you know the other one that's left over has to be your adjacent side. So now I can go ahead and find SOH CAH TOA. The sine of angle A is going to equal opposite over hypotenuse. That is where you get SOH. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. And in this case, if I fill it in with the numbers, opposite is 3 and the hypotenuse is 5. So the sine of angle A is 3 over 5. The cosine of angle A, cosine is CAH, is adjacent over hypotenuse. And so here adjacent is the number 4. So 4 over 5 is the cosine of angle A. Then we have TOA, which is tangent. So the tangent of angle A is opposite over adjacent. And in this case, opposite is 3 over 4. So the sine of angle A is 3 over 5. The cosine of angle A is adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 4 over 5. And the tangent of angle A is opposite over adjacent. So what happens when I talk about angle C? When we talk about angle C, things start to change. So here is angle C, and now opposite of angle C is the 4. The 5 stays as the hypotenuse always because, again, by definition, the hypotenuse is the longest side of a right triangle, so that will always be the hypotenuse. But now the 3 becomes my adjacent side. So when I have to find sine, cosine, tangent of angle C, it's going to look a little bit different. So the sine of angle C, sine is still opposite over hypotenuse, but for angle C, opposite is 4 and hypotenuse is 5. The cosine of angle C, cosine is still CAH, which is still adjacent over hypotenuse, but now according to angle C, this is going to be 3 over 5. And then the tangent of angle C, again, tangent is TOA, opposite over adjacent. Then tangent in this case is going to be 4 over 3. So compare the difference between the sine of angle A, cosine of angle A, tangent of angle A, to the sine, cosine, and tangent of angle C. And you might be wondering, what about angle B? Well, in reality, we hardly ever find sine, cosine, tangent of that right angle because we already know it's a right angle. And in this case, for example, opposite and hypotenuse will be exactly the same thing. So in this case, the sine of 90 degrees will just be 5 over 5, which is 1. And it's actually true. The sine of 90 degrees is 1. Okay, so hopefully this video has helped you so that you can remember sine, cosine, tangent SOH CAH TOA, sine opposite over hypotenuse, cosine adjacent over hypotenuse, TOA opposite over adjacent, and it all depends on which acute angle you're working with. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember to subscribe to my channel for more help with math so that you can say, yes, I can do math with confidence. Until next time, thanks for watching.